things, but if it's the biggest hit there, then it's got to be somewhat good, wouldn't you think? I've been on a boat, and I've been to the ocean, but being on a boat, the first time, I think I was about 7 years old, and I was fishing with my dad, a good friend of his, and my sister. About an hour into the ride, did we find out that Andrew, myself, gets very, very seasick, and it didn't work out well for me. I just kept getting sick and sick and sicker, thinking fishing might not just be for me. Well, of course, there's anti-nausea, there's Dramamine, but for me, I liked Bonnie. I would take Bonnie when my dad and I would get our drinks for fishing, and I'd pop my pill and get onto the boat, climb all the way to the top, and lay my head down on the table and rest. That rest turned to sleep, and the sleep turned into much more relaxation for not only the strenuous fishing, but for being around my father. Bonnie gave me a nice sleepy time cure, and it seemed every single time I woke up from that high of the Bonnie, it was time to fish. The boat had stopped, we had found our place to fish. Go on down, pick up your pole, and get ready. Fathers have a thing about their sons, and mothers have a thing with their daughters, but mothers who have gay boys have a special relationship. With gay girls, I'm not sure. I'm not a gay girl. Yet I know my dad always wanted me to be a fisherman, and thinking back, it was lovely at the time to be doing something that my dad loved so much, and that love spilling on over to me. Did you see me catch that fish, boy? I saw it, Dad. Not the best fisherman myself, but I was there for him. It was father and son time, and we met in the middle. Fishing is a very quiet sport, made for introverts and for people who just need a fucking break. Perhaps even those to get out some pent aggression when you finally get that big one and you're pulling with all your fucking might that you need to get that thing in. This is the find. Many times, I'd say at least 10 times of fishing, I've seen some things that have disturbed me. One of them, I can still picture it so vividly. We had taken my cousin and his friend fishing with us, and he was reeling in a big one, and people were going to assist him and hold him down on that boat because this fish just wouldn't give up. As he's pulling it up, people see this is a big fucking fish, getting the gaff and plunge into it right away. Violence first, don't ask questions. Until it was out of the water, we realized then that it was a shark. Now, a shark is not meant for its meat. It's practically useless. And yet now, with that giant gash in its side, they release it back to the water to slowly bleed to death. These were the things that I could not handle while fishing. These are the things I can't handle now. Even seeing roadkill on the side of the streets or right in the middle, it's triggering, and I think, God, us human beings are so fucking toxic.